Good morning, everybody. I'm at my lady friend. Can you say hello, beautiful lady friend Mercury? Mercedes.
Hello.
That's beautiful. I love to hear you have a musical voice. Okay, folks, we are using just a regular, actually, this is, this pencil, man, see, every time I started with a pencil, I did not know what I was getting into. This one's a hard pencil. So what I want to do is just come down here and just do something smaller. So what we just did, we're going to do it a little smaller. Because when it's a hard, in other words, I was expecting a little bit. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying you got to get to know your supplies, and if you're working in something like this pencil, which is a little harder than some of the pencils I've been used to, then it helps me. Now I'm not, I say it might help the viewer, the participant, because to work smaller, because the pencil doesn't cover as much large. You know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully you know what I'm trying to say. So you set out just what you're doing. That's all. Just set out the proportion, and you start to try to think, well, why am I doing this? Am I doing this for the purpose of creating the illusion of the third dimension? I mean, on a two-dimensional surface. Is that why I'm doing it, or is there a higher reason? If there is, what is the reason for art? How did it start? Let's begin with that. I say thank you to my teacher, who wishes to remain anonymous, who mentioned to me, and this was a while back, but always stuck with me, that it pretty much started with tribes of man trying to communicate important things having to do with tribal necessity, such as, oh, here's the water hole. Let's draw a picture of it so we can show this, because we want them for our allies. And let's share the water hole, stuff like that. So we'll draw a picture of the tree and the rock and the cave that's near the water hole and convey. Then it was stuff like, well, like the caves of Lascaux, where it's like, well, let's dance to the fire and pray possibly to the leaders of the animal kingdom that we intend to hunt, to ask kindly for their weakest so that we might live in the hunt tomorrow. And then let's, part of that prayer, that dance, that ritual, that need was the cave drawings somehow fitting into that. Let's look into that, not right now, because right now what we did was, while we were talking, and I will go ahead. The reason I put my signature is for the purpose of identifying these videos, and it's I don't know what. It just, I feel like I'm just putting my signature, but I'm going to hide the signature a little bit, and then put a whole bunch of them in, and then allow. And this is also, teacher told me this idea, but it was the teacher was referring to Hirschfeld, the great caricature artist from the New York Times from the 20th century, early mid to I believe he passed away probably somewhere around 19. He was quite elderly. He lived a good long life, but he was with the New York Times, well known for signing and hiding his signature and then signing it a number of times. And it's kind of like makes a wonderful way to hook an audience into the possibility of maybe guessing how many times did Hirschfeld sign. Not that I'm trying to compare myself to the great Hirschfeld. At any rate, as I say, as I've been discussing all these things, we've been working on a picture, which we're going to continue. We started bigger, and I wasn't happy with the small amount of area that this pencil covers on this particular vellum surface, which is cardstock, on October 11th, 2025.